nobody's like law enforcement or anything? Where's this federal agent thing coming into play?
That's what he said. He said, I'm a federal agent.
He is or you are?
He said, I'm a federal agent. He's filming me while I'm trying to pump my gas. He's got the camera on my face.
Are you involved?
Taking pictures
You saw everything?
Car. Walking around on the side over here. I don't want anybody sticking their camera in my face. I don't know what he's trying to do with this.
So you were just...
I'm pumping my gas here.
Yeah,
I'm pumping my gas. He parks over. He's walking over there. He comes with his camera. He's filming me pumping my gas. Starts walking around my car. Takes a picture of a license plate, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Comes around over here. I said, what are you doing? Why are you filming me? I tried to grab his phone. I don't know who this is. It's my car. My car is my car. But I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
And I don't like him sticking a camera in my face. I want to know what he was doing with it. I want to get the picture and I wanted to delete it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for coming out here.
Oh, for sure. So what's going on?
So, I filmed him. I think he's a federal agent.
Okay.
And he got very angry that I was filming him. And he ran up to me. He grabbed me. He threw me on the ground.
Are you law enforcement or what's...
No.
No?
No. I'm just
no federal involvement or
zero.
anything? Okay.
Zero. He threw me on the ground. And he tried to grab the phone out of me.
Okay.
And that's what happened.
You work for the government or no? Do you work for the government or no? I mean, I don't know what you want me to do.
He followed me from my work.
That's where, I know. That's where this came from. Okay.
He followed me.
Because we got, that's the info we got is somebody's young.
This is ICE Agent Adam Saracco. We're going to tell you about Adam shortly.
After this, you start hollering and all that. This guy's alleging you tossed him on the ground.
Yeah, I was trying to grab his phone out of his hand.
Did he get on the ground?
Did he get on the ground?
Yeah,
he made the way to the ground.
Were you on the ground with him?
I was on the ground now.
Did he get physical with you at all?
I mean, he was actively resisting me when his phone out of his hand.
Was he following you?
I didn't notice him while I was driving. I only saw him when I got out to pump gas.
Okay. And he's here, you're pumping gas, minding your own business. He's obviously recording you, recording the car, all that stuff. Do you guys exchange words or anything like that?
Not initially, not until I came around the corner and kind of hollered at him, why are you filming me? Why are you filming me?
What he said? Oh, just, okay. But you're saying you obviously initiate the contact with him trying to... Okay. You're not injured, you don't need medical attention or anything like that? We didn't run the car. Is this a personal car or?
It's my personal.
Listen, we're just here. We got called here.
Do you understand the seriousness of this and the doxing and the things that occur
Listen.
my work and everything? So it's
just so you know, I know. It's. We have a job to do. I understand.
He would try playing the victim card for a job he signed up for, but it's too little, too late for many across the country.
I'm waiting from them who are waiting from other people to make sure we take everybody. It sounds like Monday evening is the earliest. This is recording. Like I said, ours is spotty, but we'll kind of go from there. So, and then just grab a picture of like the sidewalk and over here. Where were you guys rolling around at?
It was right over there by that rock.
Okay. How'd you guys get separated? You remember?
I guess I got stood up, I guess, people started hollering. So.
You didn't punch him or anything like that? Are you saying he fell to the ground when you're trying to grab the phone? Did you push him to the ground?
Well, maybe in the struggle he went down, but...
With the sole intention of grabbing the phone to delete the pictures.
Here is what we know. Kudos to the Chicago Sun-Times' Sophie Sherry for this piece that we are about to share and that she put out for all of us. That off-duty officer admitted to shoving a 68-year-old man to the ground because said officer was being filmed, per the Sun-Times' obtained body cam. One police officer was even heard saying, and I quote, "Don't look good, effing grabbed at him, effing gets him on the effing ground." The man that got pushed?
Gregory Bovino, I'm looking at you. Do you have anything to say to me? That's the question you asked me when you arrested me. You wanted to know if I had anything to say to you. I'm asking you the same question. You arrested me on September 27th. That was illegal, unconstitutional, dangerous,
I'm not touching your car.
Do you recall that?
I'm not touching your car. I'm not
Excuse
touching
me,
your
back
car.
up, please.
I'm not
Back up,
touching
please.
your fucking car.
Back up,
I'm
please.
not touching your
Back
fucking
up,
car.
please. Gregory Bovino, what do you have to say to yourself? Four federal judges have found your conduct unconstitutional. Judge Sarah Ellis found your
Leave
conduct
Chicago.
unconstitutional.
Leave
Judge
Chicago.
Cummings found your
You
conduct
losers.
unconstitutional.
Get
Back up.
out.
I'm telling you, back up.
Losers.
Gregory Bovino, get out of town and get out now. I'm giving you a warning. I'm giving you one warning. If you don't back up, there's going to be consequences. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a warning. I'm telling you to back up. I am telling you to back up. I am giving you a warning. Back up.
Make a hole. You
Back up and calm down.
Is this attorney, who we have covered previously, Robert Held? Thus, we have this update. The agent, Adam Saracco of United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, was charged last week with misdemeanor battery, a rare enforcement action by local authorities against a federal agent. Another paragraph. Mr. Held told the New York Times last week that he had followed Mr. Saracco in late December after the agent left the Broadview ICE facility and an altercation occurred. Saracco, who according to the cops initially denied being a law enforcement agent, would later tell them, who were called to the scene, that Held began walking up to his vehicle and recording him on his phone while he was pumping gas.
I was literally silently filming with my iPhone camera. I said nothing. There were no words that were exchanged. And so the only, words that were exchanged were actually after he was like grabbing onto my iPhone. He was on top of me. I was on the sidewalk on my back or side. And he and I said, "Calm down. You need to de-escalate." I was in shock, and he let go, and cars were honking. As I think I just heard a car honk now, and people were yelling. So people had stopped and were trying to intervene. It was all a little bit of a blur, but the best news, I was uninjured.
Mr. Held said he was standing on the sidewalk recording when Saracco approached him. After reviewing camera footage and speaking with witnesses, the investigators would determine that the encounter occurred at the far corner of the parking lot near the public sidewalk, per the report, backing the lawyer's claim. Saracco didn't dispute that he had initiated physical contact.
And then I ended up meeting with the prosecutor and the detective. But the hard work was all done by the police and the state's attorney's office. So the ball's in their court. Individuals obviously don't prosecute criminal cases. That's up to the state's attorney. So they're bringing the case. It's going to be up in court in March. And I'm glad that, justice will be done. But I don't think he's entered a plea yet. But there is an update. The Department of Homeland Security just issued a statement 2 days ago. They actually quote, "I am a," open quote, "known ICE agitator." They say that I targeted and aggressively harassed this individual, that he acted to protect himself when faced with this threatening behavior. And they say we, meaning the Department of Homeland Security, won't accept this. Stay tuned.
United States Department of Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin, who has her own financial ties to DHS, would be quoted as saying, "These were clear attempts to dox our officer. The officer, who was alone and without protective equipment, acted to protect himself when faced with this threatening behavior." On the financial side, no firm has closer ties to Kristi Noem's political operation than the Strategy Group. It played a central role in her 2022 South Dakota gubernatorial campaign, wrote ProPublica, some of the best in the game. Corey Lewandowski, her top advisor at DHS, has worked extensively with the firm. And the company's CEO, well, he's married to Noem's chief spokesperson, Trisha McLaughlin of DHS. The strategy group's ad work is the first known example of money flowing from Noam's agency to businesses controlled by her allies and friends. I want to be clear about something. I have not seen this attorney and activist outside of Broadview. I have gone many times, but this is someone that is known amongst community members, not only for the way that he has spoken out, but the way that he represents his clients. He is not doing anything wrong. If he was on a public sidewalk and this ICE agent, as we have seen, their temperaments are fragile, went up to him and likely assaulted him, then there will be, I believe, some form of justice here. I think this also goes to show that they know what they're doing is wrong. That's why they're hiding themselves. That's why they're hiding their identities, because they do not want people to know who they are. They know that it is deeply unpopular to be with this agency right now. And this is all just defensive tactics that it seems, at least in Chicago and the suburbs, will not work. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.